2, 3.
Hello.
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 All right. It
Hello.
sounds like.
Ah, darn it, Matt's mic came back.
Yeah.
Sorry to disappoint you.
All right. Hey, everybody. It's Boss Rush, episode 10. I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. With me, going from left to right, is Matt from Biff Band Pop.
What's up?
And the current Boss Rush Championship belt holder. And also the Tyson Challenge Championship belt holder as well. Actually, I have the belt here. I'll tell you why you don't have the belt and I have it. Let me actually get the belt here. We can show it off for the show. For anyone that missed the marathon.
Shame on you.
Yeah. So this is technically Matt's belt. The plan when I bought the belt was that I'm going to use it one time for this Tyson Challenge thing, and I'm going to take this stuff off and make it into the Boss Rush belt. But then I kind of
Nice.
really like how this looks. So I think this belt is going to stay like this, and I'll make other Boss Rush belts for everybody at some point. And get Matt a version of this as well. But yeah,
multiple
this just looks
belts.
too cool, man.
Hey man, I liked it. I showed everybody on stream I think 3 times, so I liked it.
For sure.
Very good.
And then in the middle there is Jason from downstab.com.
I'm here. I just wanted to be slow so I would freak out.
I actually did freak out there.
It's perfect.
We were just talking off stream that sometimes Jason is so still to the point where I'm not sure if the video has frozen or if he's just not moving.
Yeah. Gotta keep you in suspense at all times.
Yeah. And then to the right, it's John at Hotfire. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. It's been a couple weeks now since the Extra Life 25-hour marathon, which we ended up going 26 hours. I was not awake for all 26, and I wasn't awake for the final hour, but
Jet.
no, I had I don't know if you guys saw the end of the marathon. You guys all came out at different points. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
At the final hour was like us trying to beat Street Fighter 2 just before the clock ran out. We did it. I gave this whole speech. But then like Randy and Jenna had just woken up and were like, "Hey, let's go play some more Overwatch." Like, I guess might as well just keep this going. So they did.
Aw.
Yeah. So that was I thought it was a pretty cool experience. Did you guys have fun?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was so
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just wish I could have played more,
That's okay. We will be better prepared next year.
Yeah. Next year for sure. It'll be fun.
Yeah. And
40
I feel like I won the perfect amount of championships.
I mean, besides like all the games we played, yeah, Chris and Rachel were there as well. My cousins, family, all sorts of people came out to support and play games. And we also raised $800 for the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals. So,
Wow,
yay,
so cool.
round of applause to everybody for that amazing achievement. And we're going to do
Yes,
it bigger and better next year.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
Definitely. Definitely.
All right, Matt.
One of my special highlights was for sure watching your brother play Puyo at I think 4 a.m. your time and just getting destroyed by all these people.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like, Randy. Speaking of, he's
Speaking
in
of,
Japan
yeah.
right now watching. How's it going, Randy?
Yeah.
I've been following your Instagram stories. You look like you're having a blast of a trip.
Oh, interesting. Nice. Oh,
Oh, Jason's audio cutting out there a little bit.
oh, weird. That time I was talking, but I wasn't moving. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Matt, how are things with you?
Things are good. I went on my parade after I won the Tyson Championship. So, a few people came out. It was nice. And other than that, I have not been doing a whole lot. We actually got a bunch of snow here in the last little bit. So
Oh no.
there's that. So now I think this is when it triggers my hibernation mode and I go into hibernation for the rest of the season.
Have you been shoveling at this point?
Have I been what?
Shoveling?
I did today.
Oh,
Yeah, today was the first day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We haven't had that much snow here yet.
Oh, it's coming.
I know.
Mm.
It's weird, like with Southern Ontario specifically. I feel like if you go north of the 401, then they get dumped on snow like a couple weeks before people south of the 401.
Yeah, we're in the snow belt up here, so we
Yeah.
we get it. We're like the canary in the coal mine. We get it first before everybody else, and then everybody else gets it.
Yeah.
So I go to work in my winter coat, and it's like 12 degrees when I get there, and people look at me like I'm crazy. But I tell them, man, this is what it looked like when I left my house.
Yeah.
They're like, just you wait, just you wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Randy says, I finally got to meet all the people who destroyed me in Puyo.
Yeah, no offense, that was a lot of people. So, I couldn't have done any better. Don't worry.
So Jason, how are you doing?
Okay. I'm battling a cold right now, so I'm sorry if I sound weird. And right before we started, I turned on my laptop and it didn't work. So I think I found out that it's the RAM, so I got to replace the RAM. So it's going to cost some money. Right. And on a good note, I just installed this guy, so I'm going to be playing this tonight. So that'll be fun. Yeah. So we'll play that for, I don't know, a couple hours after this, and hopefully dry up my tears of sadness and sickness. Yeah. So if I randomly go like off camera, I'm probably blowing my nose. So that's what's going to happen.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. So, yeah.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yes.
John, how about you? What's going on?
I just wanted to point out that I got a brand new controller for the PlayStation.
Oh,
I will not disclose how my other one got broken. I cannot confirm or deny whether I threw it. Anyway, this is the new color. Check this out.
Oh, that one's so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the orange and blue.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's one of the. It's actually called a new color, I think, on the case. But yeah, it's real nice.
Well, that's blatant false advertising because orange and blue have been around for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but in that ratio with that amount of on each, like, you know what I mean? It's pretty measured out. It looks pretty good.
Yeah. I need to replace, I think, both of my controllers. So, well, or at least fix. So this is the analog stick on one. You can see it's like pretty busted there with the plastic like peeling off.
Yeah.
And then on the other one, this right bumper gets stuck all the time.
So, you know, if we're talking about controllers, I think the only controller I've ever played so much that it was damaged was my old GameCube controller, and it was probably because of Smash. And like the B button never worked, but like every other controller has been okay. It's only that one.
This is the worst part.
I tried and true red one.
Oh, here we go. We got like.
Oh no!
Oh man, it's like a complete clean off.
Oh, what is that? What did you do, John?
That's my power skating finger.
Sure.
You should see his thumb. His thumb's worn down too.
It's like twice the size of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember buying third-party controllers for the Super Nintendo that had the turbo settings, and I was like, oh man, I'm going to play turbo. And then it would just do the press pause really fast trick, and then like a week later it was dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I try and avoid third-party controllers as much as possible. Yeah,
I remember we had not the Advantage, like the control stick for the Super Nintendo. We had like a knockoff one, and it had a turbo button.
Okay.
And I remember it was only really cool for beating the little mini games in Mortal Kombat where you have to like break the diamond.
Oh yeah.
Because you have to like hit the buttons really fast. You can set it and you can actually do it. And I felt like that was the only way you could ever do that. No like human could actually do that.
I actually remember a story about the origin of the first turbo controller. And the guy who designed it, he had this like world record of being able to hit buttons like faster than anybody in the world. And when he designed it, like it was like 16 times a second or something. And when he designed the turbo controller, he intentionally made it 15 times a second so he would still be faster.
Wow.
That's actually pretty good.
Sure. He was afraid.
Yeah.
The kid's like, he's like, yeah, look at this, I'm the fastest. He's like, are you, kid? Check this
out. Yeah, really. You're cheating.
Faster.
And his controller looks like yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Rubberless.
Just rubberless.
Oh man.